they love him. Thank you so much. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Robinson in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward position. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State, was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was a full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Down low, Gallinari, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Robinson finds Green over Gallinari, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And here are the Thunder now. Pass to Paul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Ferguson. Here's the 3. Some solid defense from Robinson. Outside Curry. Robinson misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And there's the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Always in total control. I mean, Paul knows how to maximize his options in the screen and roll. This time, takes it himself.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Russell. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple.
I tell you, how do you defend Curry on the catch and shoot? It's hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Paul against Curry. And here is Paul. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Ferguson. And there's another one for the Thunder. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Deep 2 from Russell. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
And it's Gallinari missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Looney passes to Green. Curry kicks to Robinson. Passes it to Russell. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you got to give it to Russell. Hand in his face, stays calm, never flinches.
Curry against Paul. Here's Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
And he makes the first. And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
And so Adams nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Knocked loose. Outside Russell. Curry against Paul. Pass to Green. No good on the three. Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Got that bucket in no time at all. Gallinari's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Looney. Six to shoot. Robinson for 3. And no good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. That shot off the mark. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Russell. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
And that's good for 2.
Under control, on the way up. Paul doesn't get distracted. He finishes the play.
Curry against Paul. Paul with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney passes to Curry. Back to Looney. Russell with a wide open look. Another 3 for Golden State. Here's Paul. Kicks to Gallinari. Now the pass to Ferguson. Gallinari against Green. And it's Gallinari missing. The Warriors trail. Robinson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And taken away by Paul. Inside. And Adams with the slam.
Yeah, if you're playing along Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to be hitting the head.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s. Now let's see some numbers here on Steph Curry. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in free throw percentage, fourth in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league, I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gallinari down low. His last outing, he had 18 points. Doesn't go that time. Here's Pascal. It's stolen by Schroeder. Here's Gallinari, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
The first one falls. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Second free throw, no good. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No, and very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because a player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they could pass it up to, and if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want, and that's a crazy highlight on the break.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? We'll just have to wait and see.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Here's Chris. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6th-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
That free throw, no good.
And when you think of shot blocking teams, the Warriors don't come to mind, and they really should.
Well, they led the league in blocks the last 3 seasons, Greg. You're exactly right. They don't have not one single dominant force, but every position can get a block. This team funnels you into challenge shots at the rim.
And he's good on the second. Here's Evans. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. To the inside. Here's Chris. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Chris has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And this is where Chris does a considerable amount of damage. Feels comfortable taking those interior shots.
Diallo, no good.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Here's Evans. Shoots over Schroeder. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The Warriors pull it in.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Fires from deep. Poole, no good. The Thunder shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Evans outside. Here's Poole. He's covered by Muscala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Poole, no good. Passes to Schroeder. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Gallinari right side. Clock at 6.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
The shot, no good. Haskell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And he makes both free throws. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Thunder.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Pass to Diallo. From past the arc. He can't get that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Pascal. And again, no good by Golden State. Oklahoma City trailer. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Diallo kicks it over to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Poole. Pass to Chris. He kicks it to Evans. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Spellman. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now Schroeder. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Chris Ball talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
The toughest position in the NBA night in and night out is the point guard position. You know, every night you look at the board, the coach is pretty much going to say, their team goes as such and such goes. You know what I mean? So that's the toughest part, and that's probably the funnest part, too, because it's competition.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Chris, and it's Evans in at the point.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Here's Pascal. The pass to Spellman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Spellman's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Warriors. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Muscala. From deep, Gallinari connects from three-point range. Gallinari's got 9. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
To the paint, here's Spellman, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Gallinari. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Diallo. And Paul subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. To the middle, here's Paul, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Paul's got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Curry's checked in for Evans. Here's Russell. 11 points in the game. Robinson passes to Russell. Here's Green. The shot will not fall. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Here's Adams. Pass to Ferguson. 2 on the clock. Over Russell. Nice D from Russell. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Feeds to Green. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Paul for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
He can create, and Paul can knock down the 3. Perfect combo for a point guard.
Poke loose. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. To the inside, and Green slams it in.
Such a smart read by Curry. He has an uncanny ability to know whenever one of his guys is over.
Curry against Paul. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Russell, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got 13.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Adams outside. Dishes to Paul. Great D that time from Curry. The Warriors leading And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. And he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Curry. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 28-point game against Washington. Green left side. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And once Paul finds his rhythm, I mean, watch out. He can score in a multitude of ways. Yeah, and the one thing that amazes me about Chris Paul is his awareness on the court. He knows exactly what is going on and what to watch for on each trip down the court.
Here's Robinson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
Playing a little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Paul surveying the floor. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And with Paul, he's one of the most heads-up players in the game.
And personally, Kev, I would love to have played with a guy like Paul, who is always 100% focused on the game. Paul can rub some players the wrong way, but he's the closest thing to having a coach on the floor in the NBA.
And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Beasley, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Thunder.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
That's tipped. 18 feet out. Again, the Thunder score.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Outside, Green. Robinson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Russell from long range. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
And that one's good. Russell.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Here's Ferguson. Pass to Paul. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Greg, they just weren't ready for that game. It looked like they just weren't prepared. The final score tells you the story.
The Thunder with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Russell gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Schroeder. Some last season stats for him. He put up about 15 points a game last season, 4 assists and 3 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Russell passes to Green. Back to Russell. They kick it out to Green. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches, and releases in rhythm, watch out.
And here is Muscala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Count that one. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Golden State moving it around. Curry kicks to Green. No good from outside.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Muscala. Buries it down low. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
There's the feed to Curry. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Adams. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Muscala, the pass to Schroeder. 1:37 left in the first half. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Pascal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And looking now at some numbers for Steven Adams. He had a strong showing last season. 6th in shooting percentage, 16th in rebounding. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
Take a break.
And you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. First one falls for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in, and then for Golden State. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Evans in for D'Angelo Russell. And so he makes both from the line.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Gallinari with it. 9 points in the game so far. Diallo kicks to Gallinari. And it's Marquise Chris with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Curry against Schroeder. Over Chris. It's blocked.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
And Poole gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And that one, good. And that's 11 points for Gallinari.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Poole. Gallinari covering. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Because of his quick release, so difficult to close up space on Curry.
And it's Gallinari missing.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And the wide-open shot from Evans. A miss that time would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And here's Gallinari outside. Good on the triple. Gallinari's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so we just got to keep grinding and keep playing.
See how it turns out, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere. But they're still in position to win this game. They were bombed from deep all half long, Ernie. They need to revamp the perimeter approach on defense. They don't need to take everything away, but they got to make it harder.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Paul, and it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
And that one falls for Looney. And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
That one misses. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Ferguson. Gallinari passes to Adams. Down low, here's Ferguson, and Looney sends it back. Russell looking around. Here's Ferguson. Shoots from 12. That one misses. Great D that time from Green.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout. It's just to try to settle things down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Violation.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Paul against Curry. Curry with the steal. Outside, Russell. The pass to Green. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Adams. Adams has got 3 assists now in this one. Warriors trail by 5. Russell passes to Looney. Knocked away. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Second, Stephen Curry. Gallinari, 4th.
And how about the work both of them put in from the foul line? Just such a consistent, dependable performance from both.
Russell kicks to Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
And so he hits both. Here's Russell, 17 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
13 feet away. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Curry against Paul. Pass to Ferguson. The 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Curry outside, hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 11.
Oh, no surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
Gallinari passes to Adams. Kicks it to Paul. Three-pointer, just 5 on the clock. Unable to get that one. Curry with the defensive effort. Here's Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. Spellman's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Al Paul, 17 points in the game. He kicks to Gallinari. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Robinson. Back to Gallinari. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Pass to Russell. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
You can't overcommit when Green has the ball. He'll make you pay by finding the open teammate.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
And let's take a look at Danilo Gallinari's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in free throw percentage, and he also shot his way into the top 5 in percentage from long range. Just a knockdown shooter.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Paul outside, from outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. Paul's got 20 points.
Oh, the quick trigger on Paul is what I like to see. Don't put it on the deck. Just catch, shoot, and bring it up.
Now here's Green. Back to Russell. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Baisley, good. Now it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Curry on the wing. Defended by Paul. Knocks it loose. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. From deep three-point range, that one no good. Paul with the defensive effort.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Baisley, and that one goes long.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Ferguson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He dishes it to Gallinari. That shot off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and gotten the perfect position to alter the shot.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Spellman. Fade away. The Thunder pull it in. Gallinari's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Diallo comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Oklahoma City, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Ball against Curry. The pass to Pascal. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even the slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Inside, here's Paul. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Passes it to Chris. Here's Poole. He's covered by Muscala. Outside Curry. And the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Here's Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, C-Web, Chris Paul can make some fancy passes every so often, but he's considered a great passer for making the right pass at the right time.
Yeah, Kevin, and you know, it always doesn't have to be about the no-look pass. I mean, Paul is effective by making simple, fundamental passes and keeping his turnovers down. As impressive as his assist totals are, they are even more incredible when you put them up by his low turnover numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
I mean, look, with all the hand injuries he's had over the years, I don't know how Paul's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, some of his fingers look like they got 4 knuckles.
And both free throws good from Paul.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Curry against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, Oklahoma City. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Fires it up. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Young, rangy big man. Chris possesses a nice skill set and I think the potential to be a terrific player in our league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 13-5 run. Schroeder finds Paul. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Here's Pascal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line. A negotiating concession the league wants from the Players Union. Prospect attendance, Chris, at the draft combine and team-wide access to player physicals.
Well, this is a tough one because I don't think that a team that is not interested in you should have your physical. And we all know that information is shared, and so it should be genuine in the teams that are truly interested. And so I understand agents holding back on that. Medical information is something very serious that just because you have an opportunity to be drafted, your information shouldn't be spread all across the world just because you're at a combine. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out, but basically you just want a level playing field for everyone. And if we have that, it'll be better for everyone.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Ball against Curry, and stolen by Chris. And it's the Warriors on the break. Yep, that one goes. 16 points for Steph Curry.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. And it's Chris in the corner. Takes the 3, drops in the tray. Chris has got it back down to within single digits for the Warriors.
The touch is there. Next comes the consistency. Chris wants to be seen as a threat from deep.
And here's Schroeder. Got a hand on it. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Diallo. Poole no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Up top, Adams. He's got 8. Muscala finds Schroeder. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Adams. Back to Diallo. 5 on the clock. Launches it. Chris with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Curry. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Tipped away. It's stolen by Schroeder. Adams, the pass to Paul. Schroeder outside. He feeds it to Adams. Got a piece of it. Curry with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Evans against Schroeder. To the paint. They could use a bucket. Paul's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Poole. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Diallo. Poole, no good.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Curry with it. Launches a three. Off target.
Such a smart defensive player. Paul in perfect position to bother the shooter.
And so it's Oklahoma City heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry at the 1 and Evans at the 2. And it's Pascal in at the 4. Over Curry. That shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Looney. They double team Curry. Evans outside. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 21.
Drills his third 3 of the half. I mean, that's 15 points from long range for him today.
Curry against Paul. Kicks it to Gallinari. Pulls it up. They get it again.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Top of the key, Looney. There's the pass to Poole. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Ferguson's checked in for Diallo, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Chris Paul. And Adams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And it's Gallinari missing.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in this half compared to 3 in the first.
Schroeder dishes to Gallinari. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gallinari. Curry against Schroeder. Shoots the 3, and the rejection by Curry. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. The Thunder leading by 6. Adams, the pass to Ferguson. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up. And that one falls for Looney. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
they're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Gallinari outside. Back to Schroeder. A three ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Outside Russell. And the Warriors miss again. The Thunder leading by 8. Gallinari attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Curry. Passes to Robinson. He kicks it to Green. Poked away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Schroeder looking around. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
One shot.
Here's Curry. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
Comes up empty down low. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Oh, sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
And it's Russell at the elbow. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Timeout called the Warriors.
Timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Here's Looney. And again, unable to change momentum here. Gallinari down low, working on Green, ripped away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. On its way from Curry for 2, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
An elite scorer in this league. Curry is so active, how he looks for his shots. He's as versatile as they come.
Gallinari outside. But they get it back. And Adams kicks it over to Schroeder. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Schroeder's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 26 points for Steph Curry.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
And here now the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14 points. Adams, the pass to Gallinari. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Fires the three. Warriors with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Russell at 6'5", able to play at the point guard or the shooting guard. Greg, when you look at his game, what's his best position?
Probably the one. I mean, we're seeing a trend towards bigger point guards at the same time that 4s and 5s are trending smaller. Everybody wants that switch ability on defense.
Back to Schroeder. Pass to Ferguson. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's 28 points for Steph Curry.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Oklahoma City moved. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Yes. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now Schroeder. Adams trying to free himself up. And that one's good. Schroeder. And it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Yes, that goes in. And it's now 26 points for D'Angelo Russell.
And floating it in there, the smoothness, something you've got to love about Russell's game.
Stolen by Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Throw good. Robinson. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Thunder. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Paul with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 6-point game. Pass to Adams. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Oh, man. Well, now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
Here's Adams. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Latrey.
The sheer disruptiveness of Green. I mean, one of the many reasons he was named first-team NBA All-Defense in 2015.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To the middle, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Paul.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Russell inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Green against Gallinari. Basket good. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Paul against Curry. Russell from long range. Thunder with the rebound. Gallinari's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Knocks it loose. To the inside. Then Adams with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Curry against Paul. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14 points. Gallinari passes to Adams. Paul against Curry. Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The dish now to Curry. This one for 3. The shot missing. Adams, some nice D. Oklahoma City leading by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. The jump hook. Count the basket. Adams has got 6 during this quarter.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Curry against Paul. Russell from long range. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 29 in the game.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Curry against Paul. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams kicks to Paul. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
Gallinari outside. Robinson pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around. Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
All up top. So we see the Thunder get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.